Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the AMBUR Premier League. We are on day number 2 of this prestigious league being played here in AMBUR in this Vellore region here in Tamil Nadu. This will be the 4th match of this league, and this is going to be between the AMBUR Thunderbolts will be locking horns versus the AMBUR Swaggerers. We are all in readiness for the first ball to be bowled. So stick with us for all this action on the YouTube channels of this professional cricket competitions and the Ultimate Cricket Series. It'll be a very good day today. And it's Uday will be bowling the first ball. And Vignesh is the batter who is all in readiness to face the first ball. Umpires are ready. The fielders have taken their respective positions, and which seems to be a cracker of a contest of this AMBUR Premier League. Here's the first ball from Uday to Vignesh. Outside off stump. Just opening the face of the bat towards that man at point. And very well played. That will be the first boundary. Very well done. And he will be off with this very good start for the AMBUR Thunderbolts. The name is Thunderbolts. And being a 18 overs contest, they should be relying on the fact that a start here being an 18 overs competition and not the usual 20 overs. So it should be meaning business here immediately for AMBUR Thunderbolts, especially with both these opening batters going on very, very quickly. Now trying to hook it away. The leg gully position will win business immediately.
விக்ரம் இல்லடா நேரத்துக்கு போய் டைம் ஆகும் வேற கீழே கீழே வந்துச்சுனா leg stump covering yes covering Osman right arm over goal wicket
AMBUR Thunderbolts now it's 6 for no loss after 3 balls. As you can hear the train going by in the background. Very nicely bowled from Uday. Little bit short, but that was enough to make that batsman look little uncomfortable. But then it's always a bit about being touch and go. Chennai has always been known for its spicy things. There's biryani. And then also, as I remember, I was there at the Chidambaram Stadium, exactly just opposite to the venue is the train line going by. So there's always been some very good synchronization of the things. which will keep on moving across the day, and people enjoy their cricket in this part of Tamil Nadu. A little bit short this time, wanting to shape the blade away, and there will be a dot to finish off the over. First over done, AMBUR Thunderbolts 6 for no loss. Dinesh LD, he will start the proceedings for the second over. Bowling to Shahul Hamid, who's on 5 not out of 3, and one boundary to punctuate this innings for AMBUR Thunderbolts. So they have won the toss and electing to bat first today versus the AMBUR Swaggers. It started off yesterday in this AMBUR Premier League on the 31st of October. It will finish off on the 20th of November. Wishing everyone a very happy and a safe Diwali. I hope in different parts of India it's being celebrated yesterday, and in some parts of India it's being celebrated today. So I hope that everyone remains blessed, they remain happy, they have a very, very prosperous year ahead as it's come down because it's the 1st of November and being just 2 months away from the onset of the new year. So I hope everyone remains healthy, hearty, and you keep spreading love and also keep on following cricket. Wanting to hook it away in a very first ball doesn't get connected onto the safe gloves of the wicket keeper. So intentions straight away a little bit short. And being an 18 overs contest, you don't want to lose any opportunity, isn't it? This time, again, wanting to repeat the stroke, a little bit of an inside edge, and also a fumble from that fielder at leg gully will allow them to exchange numbers and give it to Vignesh, who has faced 3 balls but yet to get off the mark. And the honking of the train gets stronger and stronger in the backyard, isn't it? It's a nice venue. But you can see again the outfield having patches of more brown breeze and near the wicket, and then probably the grass is little thick on the outside, which
White
will
ball.
not help the cause of the ball to go more quickly on towards the boundary. So that might be just the precedent going up to towards the tournament. But it's all about the cricket that we love to enjoy. Wanted to flick it away. Ah, that's the hint of extra bounce that you'll feel all the way. But he did very well to cover it up, and he wanting to play more on the on the on straighter on side, and then it will get with a bounce on towards the leg side towards the same man at leg gully for a single. Outside arm stumps, wanting to slash it away. It's in the air, but he is very safe. It will fall between that man at sweeper cover and point. Just a single, and Shagul Hamid will get. It is Vignesh will be now on strikes as Sahul Hamid was looking a little dangerous in with no contention of being into troubled waters exactly in there. Dinesh LD again. This time also in the air. There is a fielder crossing over, and he'll take a comfortable catch. That's the first wicket down for AMBUR Thunderbolts at 10 for 1. Never really looked settled, Vignesh, and eventually he has to flourish and have to take the long walk back to the pavilion as Dinesh LD will get the first will give the first breakthrough for his team. AMBUR swaggers, and will also pick up the first wicket for him. See the replay wanting to has been trying to do the same one this time with wind all across towards that vacant mid wicket fence and on towards its safe ends of the fielder. It's 10 for 1 on the board for AMBUR Thunderbolts.
One more. Batsman, right arm over wicket.
Shadiq is the new batsman who has come out to the middle. An appeal immediately, and the dreaded finger comes up. Wanting to play across that line, he will go upstairs. And immediately umpire said, yes, you're on your way. Dinesh Haldi. Can he get his second wicket? Little bit of a swing. This time from over the wicket and wrapped on the pad, and umpire felt that he was a goner. But he has gone upstairs after having a quick chat with his non-striker. We'll have to wait and see. That zoom up angle will help us to get a more clear picture. But early on, with Thunderbolts, it's the Thunderbolt which is coming from the Swaggers at the moment. Completely missing that on that the roll up ties there. It always looks very, very trouble brewing up from the batter. Immediately wanting to play a cross on the middle and leg stump. I have to wait and watch what the man upstairs feels. And the signal remains OUT. So back-to-back wickets here for Dinesh Haldi. And he'll be on a hat-trick now. A good catch, the first wicket, and now an LBW. He'll be disappointed, but the batter has all for himself to blame for that the across stroke immediately that he wanted to play on the very first ball. He was on his way, but then the non-striker says, "Have you forgotten we have this DRS?" So he went upstairs, but unfortunately they will lose the review because it went against the favor. And AMBUR Thunderbolts are now 10 for 2 as Ravinder has come out to the middle to face the hat-trick ball. Are we going to... It's not a hat-trick ball because it was the end of the over. But then he'll be on a hat-trick on the very first ball of the next over. And a very good shot as we are mentioning the hat-trick. Shahul Hamid says, let me just cross over the boundary on the offside as you guys talk about and think about that hat-trick. Very nice one. On the top of the bounce, Sahil Hamid, he looks to be very composed at the other end. Already has a boundary. Now this is the second boundary for him. And this all will go on very good matters for him. Again, the hook, wanting the hook this time. 218 matches for him. Base bowling of 5 for 7 for Uday. So he is a very accomplished cricketer and has got good experience under his belt. Tuning in again to Shahil Hamid. wanting to play a half Bharatanatyam stroke towards fine leg. Doesn't connect, have to wait for the umpire's signal. Was it off the bat? Did he take a signal? Yes, it's off the bat. So he'll move on to 12 of 9, and now Ravinder will have the opportunity to face his first ball. So at 15 for 2, it's the Swaggers was swagging all the way in his initial 3 overs at the moment. Oh, so much of room he's giving himself. And he will be very, very lucky, let me tell you, of the ball not going to that gully position on the offside. What he is trying to do is looking more like a tail ender while trying to play that stroke. They are 2 wickets down, and now he's trying to play a stroke which is absolutely not required. It would have been devastating for AMBUR Thunderbolts had that ball looped up straight to that man. But eventually, he'll get off the mark of the second ball. And now they are at 16 for 2 with one more ball remaining in the third over. Last ball of the third over. Wanting to curve the ball away more towards a long on position, will get a single as the man will come running in from short mid wicket to field the ball on the onside towards mid on position. 17 for 2 after 3 overs for AMBUR Thunderbolts. Oh, what a smash that was! What a smash that was off the bat. For sure, he was on a hat trick, let me tell you. The hat trick ball has been just smashed out of oblivion of the bowling of Dinesh Yaldi and just crashes on the timber. But fortunately, at the non-striker's end, so the hat trick is done and dusted. I don't know how much of they knew that he was on a hat trick. Sometimes you tend to forget it, and it crosses over onto the second one. Catches is the call. Not a good shot from Sahil Hamid. He was trying to circle across that fielder. He's lucky. It might just be his day. You never know. You need to make a mean shot of all these chances which is coming your way. Wanting to play so much on the offside looks more to be of a player who's wanting to play the shots on the offside. That's Ravinder on the other end, trying to expose his stumps. A little bit slower this time from Dinesh Eldi. But he has a smile on his face. He knew how much he could have easily crashed on that ball. Probably on a middle or a Yorker will happen. He was in there to play to bowl that on the off stump channel. A little bit of a swing also. But this time, Ravinder was right up there. Probably the first shot that he has played, which looks more like a top order. He'll get a single. He'll give the strike to Shahul Hamid on 14 not out of 12. Again, wanting to just smash it away, being pitched outside of stump. Well, need to be careful while playing this stroke, both these batters, and especially Shahul Hamid. He should be the mainstay, especially losing his partners at the other end. Last ball of the fourth over.
Over.
Oh, that's what he's trying to do again. An honest appeal and a dot to finish it off. A good over from Dinesh Shelby. 4 was done and lasted. Ambut Thunderbolts are 19 for 2.
Batsman right arm over.
You're watching all this action coming live from the Concordia ground here in AMBUR in the district of Vellore here in Tamil Nadu. Good day to play cricket, the 1st of November. Good day to play cricket, I say. He says, let me display an arrow of good stroke. This time from the blade of Ravinder, the first six of this match, and a huge one coming from the blade of Ravinder. He'll be happy because for a long time he was trying to play that stroke. This time it comes off the blade very sweetly, little short, and right on the front foot, he just thumps it away towards those practice facilities over that square leg fence. It moves on to 25 for 2. This time flicks it away from the middle stump onto the vacant region as short mid wicket. But this is a risky shot that you played. If he would have missed it, the ball would have definitely crashed on the pads, and a huge appeal would have signaled the death rattle for the batter. But a single, nonetheless, moves on to 9 of 6 and a score on to 26 for 2. As Sahul Hamid now will be facing Vikram, who has been introduced into the attack by the captain. Ready with a welcome onto the bowling stance from the bat of Ravinder. After the wicket of Vignesh, who went for 1 of 5. Then Shadik, the captain, went for 0 of the very first ball, wanting to play it across. So a not good outing for the captain. Cross-batted stroke. And where has the ball gone? Try to spot the ball that has gone across the boundary. Not a healthy start of Vikram in the bowling figure. He's been smashed all across. Uday, the captain, in bowling analysis, none for 13 of 2 overs. So he's not having a good day as well. I mean, the 13 not out of 7. Catches is the call. It has gone somewhere. It has gone on the offside. Ravinder is displaying some very good strokes. 14 runs already, 15 runs in fact already from this over. He has been clobbered all across. First on the onside, now on the offside. Look at the charge, giving some room and getting good middle portion of the bat on the offside. He's in so much of pressure now. This time a dot delivery.
Over.
The first dot. And it will also bring the end of the over. 5 overs done and lasted AMBUR Thunderbolts. Now the Thunderbolts are coming across at 35 for 2. So Nabi has been introduced by the captain Sadiq. Will be a right-hander. As the captain Uday, not Sadiq. Uday himself, the captain, has 2 overs, none for 13 today. Has not been a healthy outing for him. Will love to shuffle the bowlers as much as possible. It is already a reduced game, playing off 18 overs today because of a delayed start on day number 2. A slower delivery, healthily played, squeezing it from middle stump, giving room. Ravinder already has a 6 and a couple of boundaries to his name. The start has been good, but he's also been anxious to go along on his numbers today. Should be in a very healthy strike for him. But Shahul Hamid at the other end looks more of a time-biding cricketer. Left armer wanting to hook it away. Catches is the call. It will go straight onto the lap of that fielder at leg gully. Was trying to praise Sahul Hamid. It's a commentator's curse. And a third wicket is now down for AMBUR Thunderbolts. As now both the openers will be back in the hut. And AMBUR Swaggers will celebrate this wicket. So Nabi will strike immediately of his very first over. And a bowling chase has worked for Uday, the captain. You can see wanting to cross more towards square leg fence, little slow. And towards the leg gully position, he will have to flourish. 37 for 3 on the board for AMBUR Thunderbolts.
Little bit. Covering. Batsman left. Come on.
Jay's Rakshit Sai Krishnan, who has come out to the middle to join Ravinder, who's at a non-striker's end on 18 not out of 10. At one point when you're trying to see that this partnership is getting sealed and being stitched very well, the opener will go off. A very good ball. Immediately, you'll get off the mark of the very first ball. Very softly played on the offside. And the bowler Nabi had to go himself to field that ball. But he'll be happy of getting a wicket in his very first over. And it's very important also to keep the pressure intact,
Last two now.
which otherwise wouldn't have been a question. Initially, 2 wickets fell at the space of just 15 runs, and now the
Last
other
two.
opener going back to the hut as a signal a little strongly against him. With now less than 13 overs remaining in this contest, had some time to play it on the leg side, playing more like a tennis racket on the onside for a single from uh, from Ravinder to give it back to Rakshit Sai Krishna. It's a long name. Already seen some good names coming up the ranks of the previous tournaments when I was the commentator. I love doing this commentary in this part of the world. But I'm sitting in Gurgaon in Haryana as the ball has been hooked it away towards the square leg fence for 4. It will go off immediately. And Navi, despite having a wicket to his name, will also have to give away some runs. 6 overs done and dusted. AMBUR Thunderbolts are 43 for 3. 43 for 3 after 6 overs for AMBUR Thunderbolts. And we also have a test match coming up today, the third and the last test match between India and New Zealand. India have won the toss and they have elected to first Wankhede Stadium in Mumbai. But what a series this has been for the Kiwis in India, a historic one, as they've already clinched the series 2-0. So it's surprising how the spin in India has gone against India actually. And now it will be very, very interesting to see how India can bounce back in this match. The back is against the wall with 2-0. It's very unusual from seeing the Indian cricket team right on the back foot.
பாஷா பண்ணுங்கண்ணா.
But
ஓ
that will be a very good one for Kiwis. If
பாஷா
you never
பண்ணலாம்.
know, it might be history further if they can do a complete whitewash of India in India.
ஒரு wicket.
So we'll have to wait and watch what transpires over these days as there's cricket flavor. And after this, India is due to fly all the way to Australia to compete in the 5-match Border Gavaskar Trophy. So that will be a very, very nice contest. Buthu Mizan who has been introduced by the captain, Uday, will be bowling on to Ravinder, who's a 19 of 12. As we can hear again, a train going by and a rattling of the engines. I love the train. It's been what, less than 2 weeks since I traveled on train. I was going out to do commentary and just love that train journey. Outside of some spinner this time being introduced by the captain. Not much of a spin that you are seeing at the moment. After back foot giving so much of time as a Rakshit Shai Krishna is now on 5, not out of 2. Ravinder at the other end, 20, not out of 13. He'll be confident. Very, very short this time. Taps it on the leg side for a single. They're keeping the scorers and the scorecard moving and getting more busier. A couple of runs, back-to-back singles here for Muthu Mizanes. And man, it will be a very important passage of play here for the AMBUR Thunderbolts. Having lost 3 wickets is important that they seal off this very tightly and not allow AMBUR swaggers. But then to come back strongly is what the both teams will be looking out in the middle. It will be always good to see a sparse crowd also building up to watch this contest. As we have 2 more remaining in the 7th over. A little bit quicker this time, some woos and us. And on the head, both the hands of the bowler, Mutham Mizanes. Little bit short, but he will climb onto it little quickly also. Wicketkeeper does very well. Last ball of the 7th over coming up. Still ball, appeal, a huge appeal. The umpire will says that's over. As a decent over comes to an end. 7 overs done and dusted. AMBUR Thunderbolts are 45 for 2. 45 for 3, in fact. Nabi to continue. His second over already has a wicket to his name in a very first over. So a very good breakthrough for his captain Uday. He himself already has 2 overs, none for 13 for not a good outing at the moment. But will still have 2 overs to come back strongly to complete his spell. If he wants, I believe. At the moment, at 46 for 3, AMBUR Thunderbolts are trying to stitch a small partnership which they will try to make it blossom more further. And Ravindra at the moment, 20 not out of 17, already has a 6 to his name and some very healthy boundaries. and is getting now more comfortable facing up to the spinners and the pacers all alike as the ball will be played on the onside towards the vacant region. Watching this AMBUR Premier League coming all the way from this Concordia ground here in AMBUR in Vellore in Tamil Nadu. It's a nice day after the festival. I hope everyone are refreshed and going and trying to play this game of cricket as healthy as possible, as we all are into the safe zone of the celebration of Diwali festival. On a gentle appeal towards the first umpire, but just a leg by which will be stolen. It will be Ravinder back on strike. Rakshit Sai Krishna at the other end, 7 not out of 5. Some room and hint of movement already on towards the safe gloves of the wicket keeper. Nice little seam up, but the pace was also not there, and that's the reason why, despite giving some room, he was not being able to connect it. He was almost on the fifth or the sixth stump while trying to play that stroke. Last ball of the eighth over. Now from Nabi. Some room, clubs it away. Inside out stroke. There is a fielder, but he will be a spectator. Have to keep on looking at the ball as it goes clubbing it through on over. Long offense to finish up
Naveen,
the over.
score, Naveen.
Very nice stroke to finish it off. And what a
Out, out.
nice stroke, seeing the ball till the very last moment and making it go sail over that
Now
long
54 now.
fence for a very nice one. 8 overs done and dusted. The 50 is also up for AMBUR Thunderbolts. It's 54 for 3 versus the AMBUR Swaggers.
Covering.
Mutamizan S to continue. A none for 2. A very good quiet start for him. A little bit short this time. On the back foot immediately to play that stroke, flicks it away on towards the square leg for a single, as Ravinder will now get the strike on 27 not out of 20. And this is nice little partnership which is now brewing up at the moment. This should be in healthy waters at the moment for him with Thunderball. Some room go, but it will go past the bowler himself for a single. And the score on to 56 for 3. This is a very nice one which is coming up. He'll be growing and moving in more confident as the ball will regularly hit the middle of the bat for Ravinder. Now Rakshit Krishna will go down the wicket. There is a fielder, but again he will have to keep on running and running across towards this long on fence because it's been clubbed away for a huge maximum. 6 runs, and the score will move on to 62 for 3 with that half a dozen off the plate of Sai Krishna. Flighted delivery outside off stump using the long
Last
handle
three.
and also will sit up on the ball to play it all the way along. Very nice clubbing of the stroke. 62 for 3 with that huge maximum and 8 runs already from the second over of Mutamizan. This time on the leg side, flicks it away, does it very well. Now he's seeing the ball beautifully. As Rakshit Sai Krishna will give the strike to Ravinder, who's on 28 of 21 at a projected score of 131. Uh, the sun is also playing a bit of hide and seek at the moment at this Concordia ground here in AMBUR. Flies that ball again. Some room onto himself to play that stroke, but defensive stroke will come up immediately to respect the bowler. One more ball remaining in the ninth over. On the leg side, catch it is the call, little bit in the air. The fielder is there at leg gully. He for double catch along with
Over.
a smile on his face. It's the fourth wicket down, and Muthamizanez will capture his first wicket in the very last ball of the second one. It's 63 for 4 on the board for AMBUR Thunderbolts. Uh, it's the swaggers who are swagging at the moment again on the leg side. Not the best of the deliveries to get a wicket, but nonetheless, it's enough to open his bowling account.
Score, sir.
And it will be the fourth dismissal here for AMBUR Thunderbolts.
Okay, noted.
Trying to see that has it probably come out of the bat and then onto the pad. 63 for 4 on the board after 9 overs for AMBUR Thunderbolts.
சாக்குங்களா? Batsman, right arm over.
Vikram has come up to bowl again. 1 over 9 for 16. Right hand medium pacer. Bowling the 10th over. Let me tell you, it's an 18 overs contest. Because of
Yes,
the
covering.
delayed start, we are having 2 overs in this opening encounter of day number 2 of this AMBUR Premier League. We already had 3 matches being played. 2 more matches will be played today. So we're already gearing up for a good day here. Outside edge, there is a fielder on towards the third man fence just for a single. As Nadi will get off the mark of the very first ball. Now Rakshish Krishnan will have the opportunity to face up Vikram. 16 not out of 9. At a projected score of 125 at the if they go by the current run rate for AMBUR Thunderbolts. Oh, good ball. It just held up from the seam outside off stump. A little fiery from Vikram at the moment. Yeah, trying to pocket danger every time, and that ball just moves up as we hear the train moving up on from the back of that ground. Very nice. This time more fuller. Will squeeze it from outside off stump. Oh my lord, my goodness. He almost sat on that ball to watch that ball, but that ball says, Tata, I'll see you again. Just between his legs and on towards the fence at a third man for a 4. That will make
Last two.
the captain Uday a little more anxious of how it happened. But it was a very good ball from Vikram, almost in that block hole. It didn't have any uneven bounce also. But that's what you really need to do. You need to see the ball to the very last moment. Slower back of the hand delivery this time. Just be a single towards the man at cow corner. Make the score move on to 70 for 4 with one more ball now remaining in the 10th over. It's Nadeem will have the strike. Fuller again trying to it's back to back. Misfield. This misfield will be very costly for AMBUR Swaggers, and this will go more towards the offside, more squarer, and again on towards the boundary. Back-to-back boundaries to finish it off. And after 10 overs, it's 74 for 4 on the board for AMBUR Thunderbolts. 74 for 4 for AMBUR Thunderbolts after 10 overs. 8 more overs remaining. Flicked it on the leg side. Muthamizan has to continue. A base bowling of 5 for 6 for him in his career graph. He is a very crafty and a handy bowler. Uday, the captain, has full confidence onto him. At a good healthy run rate of little less than 8 runs per over. As AMBUR Thunderbolts moving across a bit slower and gentle looping delivery outside of stump this time, wanting to play it on the onside, but then didn't get anything onto it. Oh, could have been a cotton ball, but he does very well to stop that ball in its trajectory and line. Again, a flighted delivery outside of stump, wanting to play it down the ground, back past the bowler.
White ball.
This time on the leg side, it will be called a wide immediately from the umpire. But wicketkeeper again in his stance, never easy when you are actually standing. And that's the replay of that cotton ball chance which went begging from Muthamizan. On the leg side, clubs it away a little bit in the air and along the carpet for just a single on towards the leg side fence. Will make the score move on to 77 for 4 in 64 balls for AMBUR Thunderbolts. With less than 8 overs remaining, they will love to get the accelerator going in, especially with Rakshit Sai Krishnan still there at the crease on 22 not out of 18. Very short this time, have so much of time to go upward and play it again towards the same fielder on the lane. I'll give this single to Nadeem, who's on 6 not out of 5. We've seen back-to-back misfields in the previous over, which is really not a healthy one. As what started off being a very good over, only to have finished on on a bad note for the bowler. Last ball of the 11th over. Will be a single again onto the same man. So a hat-trick of singles to end the over. 11 overs done and dusted. AMBUR Thunderbolts are 78 for 4 versus the AMBUR Swaggers. It's Nabi to continue. 2 overs, 1 for 16. The left-hander, he will be looking into more confidence coming up onto him. He has the pace. He has the knack of putting that odd deliveries on a very good line to get it kicked up. So batsman has to be conscious, even if they are there among the runs. Slow delivery, wanting to club it away, very much in the air. There is a fielder coming up. Where's the ball gone? Oh, that ball actually will end up in no man's land. It will be no man's land for a single. And that's what I was talking about, Nabi. A fuller delivery and then a slower one immediately to fool the batsman. It was in the air for some time. Both the fielders were trying to come from the opposite end. And then it safely falls on no man's land. This time playing over that baller's head. But there's some good footwork from the fielder at the deep. Again, this time runs coming in from the blade of Nadeem as we'll move on to double figures onto 10, not out of 8. Our projected score has now moved on to 130 for AMBUR Thunderbolts. Slower delivery, very good one, right up there in the block hole. The leg gully position has been strategically placed. So 83 of 70 balls. Going at a healthy run rate at the moment at 7.11, but they look to make it more on towards around 8.59 position, and if they can do it, they'll be very happy. Going back today back to the dressing room, the AMBUR Thunderbolt, one run back past towards that point fielder and on towards the offside for a single. One more ball now remaining in the 12th over. 84 for 4. And she has Rakshit Saikrishna to play it. And he pulls it away for a single. The fielder is there to finish it off. 12. Is this a wicket? Has he played it right down the throat of the fielder and the onside? I believe so. There's not much celebration coming in from Nabi or any of the fielder, and that's why I got fooled. Bit short, but not a wicket-taking delivery for sure. Oh, it has gone actually almost down the throat, almost onto his thigh position for that catch. And it's the 5th wicket down actually. And, so it's 84 for 5, and also will bring the end of the over. 12 overs done. 84 for 5 on the board for AMBUR Thunderbolts. And now he has 2 wickets to his name at 2-1. for 5 after 12 overs. And Nami has managed to get his second wicket, been very economical. Despite giving 21 runs, he has been there to get his wickets and name moving as Ajay is the new batter who has come out to the middle to join Nadeem, who's on 11 of 10. Now the right-hander, it will be a good one to actually come up the proceedings here at the moment. 6 overs just remaining, which means technically 36 balls. So can they get some good runs at the moment? You cannot say they're completely on the back foot, but they also need some runs despite losing 5 wickets. Can made himself look be more on the back foot. It's a new bowler, Murali, who has come out. Oh, good ball. Very good ball. In a very entangled and a different kind of a position while trying to complete it. But the timbers will be disturbed. It's a sixth wicket down as Ajay has to go back to the pavilion with disturbing the scorers. Is 84 for 6 for AMBUR Thunderbolts. Wanting to be very cheeky, but the ball, in fact, without hitting the bat, will go and hit the stumps. Ajay has to came up very quickly and now will have to get disappeared. It looks very bad when you see that side on angle, isn't it? Pisces is out. Let me assure you that he's on his way. 84 for 6 on the board for AMBUR Thunderbolts. It's Babu, the left-hander, who has come out to the middle and will be facing Murali. Also has a deep sleep in company for him. 7 4s and 3 6s in the innings of AMBUR Thunderbolts. But unfortunately, they have been losing wickets almost in regular succession now. And now Murali, having grabbed his first wicket in his third ball, he'll be confident. Not a single run has been given up this time. This time, this will be a single from his bowling towards the third man fence. There is a fielder. Babu will get off the mark of his second ball. Will give the strike to Nadeem, who's on 11, not out of 10. So he has to be the one who needs to see off this and carry on until the very last moment. Cannot try to play anything fancy. We've already seen what fancy stroke can do, as Ajay had to go back to the pavilion after trying to play a scoop shot, only to see his stumps getting rattled. Last ball of the 13th over. This was nicely bowled, almost in the Yorker land, but well picked up by Nadeem. Dinesh LD will field that ball straight on. 13 overs done. It's 86 for 6 on the board for AMBUR Thunderbolts. Again, wanting to square cut that ball. The very first bowler from Uday, the captain, who has bought on himself this time. Nadeem on 12 of 12. Back-to-back dot delivery. Slower this time from Uday. Good thinking. This is what the captain really needs to do. It's not exactly a slip position, but then he has been placed very well, knowing the slow ones which will come up. And also the outfield has not been Very gentle on the batsman. Again, that curve delivery, making the batsman think this time. When you want to slash it hard, is the mantra. Doesn't get any connection. Nadim will remain on 12, not out of 13 balls. Projected score has come out a little less at 116 this time. Nadim will get a bat somehow onto him this time. We'll move. I'll move on to 13 or 14 as Babu now will have the strike. The score will move on to 87 for 6 for AMBUR Thunderbolts. Now this left and right hand combination should be holding up their position for as much longer time as possible to upset the fielding positions. Ah, again wanting to give some room to play this on the onside. This will come up more regularly as the balls will dry up more and more, and the pressure will start climbing up on the batsman. Last ball of the 14th over. This time a good over from Uday. Straight down the ground. As clean strike you will see. This is very nicely done from Babu. A boundary to finish off the over. 14 overs done and dusted. 4 more overs remaining. Ambu Thunderbolts are now 91 for 6. One is the call immediately. And the very first ball of the 15th over will be just a single. There is no one backing up behind the stumps immediately. But thankfully, the outfield is a little slow. Otherwise, the ball would have moved on very quickly. Score moves on to 92 for 6 with that single. But a very good boundary from the blade of Uday to finish off the last over. It's a very straight boundary of the captain, Uday. And now Nabi will bowling his last over. 2 for 22 his bowling figure for the left-hander to lefty. Better, very well done from Nabi. He is a crafty bowler from a seam of delivery to a slower one. Knows exactly what the batsman is actually thinking in there. Now at 93 for 6. And the projected score now slowly moving on from 117 at the moment at a run rate of little less than 10 at 7 runs per over. And he clubs it and bisects that ball between the non-striker and the umpire this time. Just a single. One, and again one hat-trick of singles in this last over of spell from Nabi. Babu wants 6 not out of 5 now this time. He should be the mainstay along with Nadim, who's on 15 out of 17, waiting for that ball to come. Clubs it very well, but he'll find a gap initially, but then the fielder is there at long off. Again, that slow outfield is not helping the cause for the batsmen. They had to make that extra yard and have to work actually little extra. There's a slower one, a low full toss had to reach, and Babu did very well to get a single and give the strike now to Nadim. At first glance, I thought that should have been a couple of runs, but just a single. Oh, good. Very good. You feel like it's Test cricket day on a 20 overs contest. The bowler also giving him a stare at the batsman as he is going there to collect the ball. But it's Test cricket going on in Mumbai as New Zealand is batting first versus India. 2-0 up. The Kiwis, last ball of the 15th over, slower delivery, using the long handle to club it from outside off stump will just be a single towards cow corner. 15 overs done and dusted. A misfield will allow them to cross numbers for the second one also. And that will bring the end of the over. 15 overs done and dusted. AMBUR Thunderbolts are now 96 for 6.
Right ball.
Wide to start off for Murali. 1 for 3 to his name. At 98 for 6 at the moment for AMBUR Thunderbolts. They'll be happy. It's an 18 overs contest. It's a little bit on the slower end, the pitch, and also the outfield. A good, very good ball. A fantasy of the knee. And Babu has to take that walk back to the pavilion. Murali picks up his second wicket as that dreaded finger comes up. Just an honest appeal, just to get it done. Immediately, Babu knew that he was a goner. He didn't wait for the umpire signal. Just at the toe end of the bat, I believe. But it's a 7th wicket down for AMBUR Thunderbolts. And now they will be 98 for 7, as now Murali's bowling figures will be a very healthy one at 2 for 4. It's not Babu, it's Nadeem actually who has to go back to the pavilion, I feel. At 98 for 7 for AMBUR Thunderbolts.
White ball.
And now 98 for 7. Hat trick of dot deliveries, which is a very, very good one from Murali. The captain will be very happy that he's getting his job done of how it matters the most. 10 balls for 2 for 4. He should be championing the cause now. And then when you have a total, a decent total to chase, it also helps the cause. Very much in the air, hooks the ball away. It has gone all across. There is a fielder. He will take it. That kiss also to finish off, saying, I knew what I was trying to do. And the catch to finish it off. 8 wicket down. And AMBUR Thunderbolts are now 98 for 8 as Murali grabs his third wicket. He'll be at now 3 for 4. What a very good bowling figure. This is from Murali. He'll be happy. It's 98 for 8 on the board for AMBUR Thunderbolts. And 98 for 8. Last ball of the 16th over. 2 wickets already in this over. Plays very well and plays it very strongly. It was the fine leg fence for 4. What a good start for Ashok Bhai. He has 95 matches onto him, and he'll be happy to bring his tally with an easy one on the leg side for Murali. What was a good over will be now 6 runs. Two as extras, 2 wickets, 3 dots, and a boundary. And 100 will also come up for AMBUR Thunderbolts with that boundary. 102 for 8 after 16 overs, with 2 more overs remaining in this first innings. Again, wanting to square that ball away. Moreover, towards the deep point. But then Uday has been doing very good. This captain initially was none for 13 after 12 overs, after 2 overs. Now none for 18. This last over has been very good. And now he has started off very well. What he wanted to do this time, he will be successful, but just 1 run towards the third man. He'll quickly cut that ball off. This will be Ashok Bhai now to face the ball, who already has a boundary to his name of the very first ball that he faced of the last over. Slower, slower, right between his leg and the stumps. How did it miss the stumps? Uday, the captain, still in search for his first wicket. Can he get one to finish off his bowling figures on a high? Still in search. 3 more balls remaining in his spell. Oh, very well done. Very well done. The batsman also has done very well to squeeze that ball and to get a single. Ashok Bhai will move on to 5 of 3. Very, very slow. Has to wait all the way to get that ball move into contention. 2 more balls remaining in this 17th over. And after that, it will be the last one because it's an 18 overs contest and not the regular 20. Uday has been bowling very well. Never easy. to make a comeback when initially you have actually been clovered for runs. Last ball of the penultimate over. Oh, down the ground. It's very much in the air. And has got a wicket. Yes, he got a wicket. Yes, the captain finally gets a wicket. He'll have to have a smile on his face. Just see number 11. Ooh, the captain's full toss on the off time. On the off stump, one played down the ground, but only finds a fielder on the offside. So that will finish off the over. 18 overs also done. 17 overs also done. One more over remaining. It's 105 for 9 on the board for AMBUR Thunderbolts. He'll not be happy. Murali 3 for 8 in 2 overs. Can he get 2 wickets and get his 5? Never easy. 6 for 24 is his best bowling figure for Murali. Reminds me of Mutia Muralidharan. Can he be the Muralidharan for his team? On 18 of 23, short delivery, outside edge, back past the wicket keeper. There is a fielder, but it will move away from him also very quickly. Exactly back of the wicket and on towards the boundary for 4. Make the score move on to 109 for 9. And Nadeem will move on to 18. We'll move on to 22 of 24. Very, very short. Wanting to hook that ball, but he'll be happy that it has actually taken the outside edge of his bat and on towards the boundary. 109 for 9. Is it another boundary? It is another boundary. Back to back boundaries here. Make it 113 for 9 for AMBUR Thunderbolts. Now this is a better looking stroke than the previous one. Very short and taking it from outside of stump on towards that vacant region, on towards that mid-wicket fence. As Nadim will move on to 26 of 25. The score on to 113 for 9. 3 more balls remaining in the 18th over. Some room he has given to hook that ball away. But it will just be a single again. As AB the Fino will have the strike this time. Of course, it reminds me of AB the Villiers from South Africa. Some very good and interesting names that we'll keep on seeing in this contest. 2 more balls remaining in the 18th over. Very, very healthy edge, a thick one. The fielder giving a chase. Has he done well at the nick of time to keep that ball at bay? Probably a replay will help us what transpired there. We don't have any camera which can give a zoom of one at the other end. But I feel that the fielder has done very well to keep that ball inside the fielding position. So 1 more ball now remaining of the 18th over. Wanting to hook that ball away. But there is nothing in there. It will be it's out. And 115 all out, and also all the 18 overs has been exhausted. So the target for AMBUR Swaggers is 116 of 18 overs. And they would definitely feel that they have bowled very well to get back very strongly, the AMBUR Swaggers. It will be a very interesting chase, and if we have to go by what has transpired in the first innings, it will be a very, very interesting phases of play. So don't go anywhere, stick with us, because we'll be back with the chase probably in another 15 minutes of time. The target is 116 for AMBUR Swaggers. So stick with us, catch all this action of this AMBUR Premier League live on the YouTube channels of these professional cricket competitions and the Ultimate Cricket Series. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the chase. The target is 117 of 18 overs for AMBUR Swaggers. Ajay running into bowl. First ball, top edge, behind the wicketkeeper. Maybe Barkhat BRA will get off the mark with boundary of the very first ball. What a good start this is. This is a very interesting chase, wanting to hook the ball towards fine leg. Only manages to get it top edge, but 4 runs nonetheless to get off the mark. Make it 113 more of 107 balls. He will be very happy. At the other end, at the non-striker is E. Tamiz Dilipan. So some very interesting names which are cropping up. They would love this runs to crop up. Short delivery again, wanting to hook that ball. Oh, is this a wicket? An appeal is being made towards the square leg umpire also, but he is generating some very good pace, Ajay. He's the one who got out of the very first ball, and now he's making the batsman try and dance in his wicket. First ball, four, and another short ball. But this angle from where I'm trying to watch this match is proving to be very interesting. The kind of short deliveries that you make. Usually, it's more of a very straight camera angle that you can do the commentary, where this squarish side-on angle is making it more interesting. Ajay running into bowl to Barkhat again. This time his square cuts that ball on towards the third man fence for four. He is absolutely distraughted with the fielder. I cannot, because the camera is actually not moving. It's still being perplexed on the pitch. So just one angle for me to do the commentary. From where I can see, he has just actually played that ball. The current run rate has moved on to 16 runs very quickly. The two boundaries in three balls. The required run rate will be a little more, of course. Now only requiring 109 of 105. Now you're back with a straight on angle. But a very good tussle in the very first over. Tuning in again to bowl this time from Barkhat, back of a land delivery, right up a little bit on the back foot to play that stroke. Will be a dot one, but a very good, interesting first over to start off. Short one to start off immediately, and then top edge towards the boundary behind the wicket keeper, and then a dot one, then again a boundary, wanting to just slash that ball away, resulting in a boundary, and then again a dot one. Short delivery again, wanting to hook it top edge. The fielder is there at short mid wicket. He will take a healthy catch. Not a good shot to have bought onto himself. It was short and just quick also, in an uncomfortable position while trying to play that stroke. Probably have got little more up on the bat. This time the short delivery from Ajay will work, and it will work in his favor, as the first wicket is down for AMBUR Swaggers at 8 for 1. That's the signal you are on your way, mate. And especially the fast bowlers always loves this, to see the back of a batsman. 5 balls gone, 8 runs on the board. And it's the first wicket down, as Dinesh LD, who started his second over, is has come out to the middle to face the music of the very last ball of the first over. Last ball of the first over to be facing is Dinesh LD. Tamis Dilipan still at the non-strike end, very short of the back foot to play that stroke. No run to finish it off. 2 boundaries in this over. First over done. AMBUR Swaggers are 8 for 1, chasing a target of 117 versus the AMBUR Thunderbolts in this first match of day number 2 of this AMBUR Premier League. We're coming all the way live from the Concordia ground here in AMBUR in the region of Vellore here in Tamil Nadu. Beautiful conditions to play cricket, and we're all loving this day. Already had 3 matches being played yesterday, and the 2 matches more to be played in this day. The second match will be between AMBUR Pinch Hitters. We'll be locking horns against AMBUR Blasters, and the last match of the day is scheduled to play at 2 o'clock between AMBUR Triumphants and AMBUR Exploders. Some 2 good games which are coming up today in this contest. So don't go anywhere. You really need to keep yourself hooked on these YouTube channels of the professional cricket competitions and the Ultimate Cricket Series. Yesterday we had the first match, AMBUR Swaggers versus AMBUR Exploders. AMBUR Swaggers winning just by 3 runs yesterday, and that was a 16 overs contest. And then the next one, AMBUR Blasters winning by 8 wickets versus the AMBUR Triumphants. And in the last contest, AMBUR Exploders exploded to win by 16 runs versus the AMBUR Thunderbolts. So Exploders having played 2 matches, won 1 match, lost 1. Triumphants yet to get off the mark. Blasters have won, and then Thunderbolts having played 1 match have won 1. And now today they are up against a very good contest bringing up AMBUR Swaggers and AMBUR Thunderbolts. Swaggers now needing 109 of 100 balls. Should be a nice contest finish up, until unless the batsman decides to finish this match in a hurry. Very short this time. Rocks a little bit off the back foot, climbing on that ball to play on the sweeper cover for a single. Now needing 108.99 for the AMBUR Swaggers. Have lost a wicket. That shouldn't ring any bell of danger at the moment, until unless the quick wickets falling up, as it happened for AMBUR Thunderbolts when they had the bat in their hand. They were 15 for 3. And then the middle order partnership ensured that they got on a respectable figure. A little bit slow from Ravinder. He had a good time with the bat today, Ravinder. Initially was looking a little uncomfortable, but then he got his eyes set on to get some healthy runs onto his name. Now with the ball in his hand, he has to weave some magic. And so Zaki is not a huge one. Top edge. It's very much in the air. There is a fielder, settles underneath it. He says the sun was directly on his eyes, but it will not disturb his stance to take that catch comfortably. It's the second wicket down. Not a good start for AMBUR Swaggers either. It's 8 for 2 in 9 balls. It's 10 for 2, in fact, as Ravinder will pick up his first wicket in his 5th ball. It's 1 for 2 to his name. And with 1 more ball remaining in the second over, it's 10 for 2 for AMBUR Swaggers. Last ball of the second over remaining. Surinder has come out to the middle to join along with Dinesh LD. 107 of 97 balls. It's a nice one. Ravinder will be very happy to get a wicket of his very first over. Nicely dabbed away on the leg side. A flick of the wrist to finish it off. He'll get off the mark immediately of this very first ball that he faces. 2 overs done. AMBUR Swaggers are 11 for 2. 11 for 2 after 2 overs. Ajay continuing into bowl. He's a very, very good pacey guy. You've already seen the bouncers that he has bowled to the openers. Both are back in the hut at the moment. Two boundaries also, which came up, but it signified that it's still a very good track to bat on. But then the pace is definitely there. If you can concentrate on a good line, why not bring up a slip also to make the batsman think? Steaming into ball. Oh, what a delivery! What an absolute ripper that was from Ajay. Now he's getting the nip from the pitch. I was talking about what a good pitch, but when you get the rhythm and the pace going, look at that ball check out from him. What an absolute movement of that seam across to the wicket keeper. Wow, keep that going, champ. Keep that going. Make the batsman think. Make this game alive with a seam movement. 106 needed of 94. Ajay steaming in to bowl to Surrender at the moment, giving himself some room. That ball seems away on towards the wicket keeper. This is all happening here. Love this wicket. Love this pacers steaming in and running in, making the batsman dance to his tune. This always makes such a lovely contest. I was talking about short deliveries and loves to bang his back and to get that ball coming out. And this is such absolute treat to watch as he'll now again steam in to bowl to Surrender. Dancing down the wicket, top edge behind the wicket keeper. There is a fielder. One bounce onto him. He'll get a single. He'll not stop by. He'll just make a glare at the batsman. Will be into safe zones and the non-striker. This is lovely. Very, very good to see. Ajay is almost trying to create havoc in a panic situation with 2 wickets down. And AMBUR Swaggers are a little bit uncomfortable at the moment. They are getting the runs. But then when both the openers are back in the hut and he is a pacer in a non-striker, look where he's batting. Almost batting at the fifth stump. He's almost batting at the fifth stump. Very well done. Gracefully played towards the vacant region. Ah, he's asking the fielder. Probably he's saying that just use your head probably to throw up. It was not a good throw. But still they will get a single to rotate the numbers. And now Surrender will face up the last ball, third over. And I love the way he just teams up and gets that ball moving. I just hope he if he keeps on doing that, 13 for 2 in 17 balls, they're not going to let it go easily. Oh, lovely. Very, very well done. Also, just opening the face of the bat, gliding it towards point. That will bring the over. 3 overs done. It's 13 for 2 on the board for AMBUR Swaggers. And nicely picked up for a nice six in there. And see, it went so much soaring all the way. Gave some room and exactly knew where he wanted to hit it. And he a temporary then I hope the cameraman was okay there while he saw that ball flying across. And a wide delivery in the very next one. Make it 23 now for two, needing 94 more runs. But I love the way Ajay paces up his delivery, but not pace. Outside edge. Wanting to use the full Monty and the long handle. Three fielders converging in there, but the ball will stop by in between them. It's a man in blue who are actually gathering in there to get that ball. All of those all of them actually had the smile in their face. And they sometimes knew how funny actually it looks. There's one stopping the ball, the other one actually giving a cover for him, and the third one will just more cover to cover. So much in the air, so much of drama happening here. In middle of that, another one has come off the blade of Surrender. That will finish off the over. 4 was done. Surrender will move on to double figures on 14 of 9. And AMBUR Swaggers are now 29 for 2. Pretty good boundary which came up. This time again making him square to play that stroke on the offside towards point. Needing now 84 of 81. This is a good healthy start here for both the teams, I would say. As a couple of runs, as a couple of wickets has actually fallen down, and now their swaggers doing very well to get back, especially this partnership between Surinder and Dinesh LD at a current run rate of 7.33, going over the top, clearing everyone. The ball will move. Did very well to stop that ball at the very last moment, squeezing, deeping in his fingers. That's what he's trying to do. The body and the head position was not in line towards the stroke, but still the ball had the legs to go. Did he touch the ball and his legs across the line? But we're not looking at it again. It's just a couple of runs for Dinesh LD. He'll move on to double figures of 11 of 10 and a score on to 35 for 2. Ajay is teaming in again. Oh, pulls it very successfully towards fine leg fence for 4 across the parking lot of the bikes and the scooties. The ball will find its way. He doesn't need much space because he can go and do a hiding. But Ajay has nowhere to hide. His little ball is a short delivery, but then the line was not correct this time. I had only to shape that ball and give it direction as the ball went towards the fine leg fence for 4. The score will move on to 39 for 2. 10 runs already from this over. 2 boundaries, 2 dots, and a couple of runs. Last ball of the 5th over from Ajay. This time, little slower outside off stump. Will drive it, but straight to that man at cover.
Over.
And no run to finish it off. 5 overs done. It's 39 for 2 on the board for AMBUR Swaggers. $39 for 2. Babu, the left arm. Oh, good ball. Did it spin enough? Or was there an edge? The wicket keeper has not done well to catch that ball. With jersey number 12, Babu. He was a left hand batter. I remember getting a faint outside knee across to the wicket keeper while he had the bat in his hand. But he did play a small bit of role, around 12 odd runs with his bat. Very good ball, right on the money. Back to back, good balls from Babu. Again, will bowl to surrender this time. Little shot will square cut that ball. Will find a gap between that point and gully region on towards the boundary for 4. It was in the air also. I don't know how much chance that actually created. Nonetheless, it is a boundary, short, wide, and ample of time for the batsman surrender to play that square cut. And yep, it was in the air for some time. Probably a catching opportunity, but no one was in there. 43 for 2. Again, a very short one. This time, clubs off the hip for a single on the onside from Surinder. We'll move on to 19 or 13 and the score on to 44 for 2. 17 fours and 4 sixes in this match until now. 73 required of 74. This partnership is getting a little healthy. Top age, not in full control while trying to play that stroke. And will get over the bowler himself. Thankfully, it had the height to go and cross over. And last ball of the sixth over, very much room to play that stroke, almost onto the seventh stump, and it will go onto the boundary along a fence in a flash to finish it. Oh, it's a six actually. It's a flat six. It's a very good one. It'll bring up the 50 holes on the board for the AMBUR Swaggers. 51 for 2 after 6 overs. A single again this time, but I don't want to finish off the proceedings. It will be a healthy one from Ashok Bhai, who has been introduced into the attack by the captain. I hope this mitigates very well for the captain. It's an 18 overs contest to be placed in 12 overs in the remaining. It's some time to go in this match to complete. Surrender on to 25, not out of 16, now needing 65 or 69. I hope they're marching well enough. Again, trying to climb on that ball very, very quickly. Some pouncing, some opportunities here. Dinesh Haldi, 17 not out of 14. Should be putting them in good state in some safe waters and zone while trying to play catch up onto those balls. Very, very short again, wanting to repeat what he was trying to do in the very first ball of this over. Doesn't get anything across to the safe gloves of the wicketkeeper. One more ball remaining in the seventh over now. 64 over 67. And now the current run rate of 7.76. It's very healthy against the required run rate of 5.73 for the AMBUR Swaggers. Can they finish off very swaggingly? Back-to-back dot deliveries, back-to-back, almost in a fashionable manner to finish it off. No runs off it. 7 overs done. AMBUR Swaggers are 53 for 2 versus the AMBUR Thunderbolts. A very good start of this over with that boundary. Again on the leg side, should be a leg by. Now they need less runs than balls. Just swagging the way through the swaggers, the AMBUR. And this boundary will help the cause for them. So every time you move out, and that you are there in waters where this partnership is also blossoming up of very well for them. And it's also very important that at a current partnership of 49 of 34 between Surendra and Dinesh LD, it's very imperative. And also when you're bowling around the wicket, and then slowest of the appeal there, but nothing in there. It's a dot delivery nonetheless, but 6 runs already from this over. One as an extra now, make it 7 runs from this over. 2 extras, one wide, one leg by, and a 50 partnership also comes up of 35 balls between Dinesh LD and Surinder. 27 of 19 is on Surinder, and 20 not out of 18 is Dinesh LD. Chipping down the wicket, matches it. There is no one at extra cover. So it will go across the carpet towards the man at long off for a single. Make that score move on to 61 for 2. Now they are gelling up very quickly and very well. I don't know, and the communication has also been very good. That's what a healthy partnership does. Last ball of the 8th over, very slow, wanting to tap it across the offside, but the man at point will stop it. 8 overs done. AMBUR Swaggers are 61 for 2.
8 or 61. 61.
And again, back-to-back single here. They're still trying to search for that wicket to break it up. It's very important that AMBUR Thunderbolts get their thunder across. So Swaggers they are now slowly cruising on towards winning this contest on this match number 1 of day number 2 of the AMBUR Premier League. Again, squarish. Oh, it was straight into his hand and straight out. There will be claps across because he stopped the ball from moving across. But at this level, I feel that should have been probably a wicket. It went very quickly towards the man at point. A dive was also there, but he did very well to stop that ball from not going across the boundary. Oh, 64 for 2. A hat trick of singles. Very well done. Nice cover drive. The long off fielder will get busy. Again, 4 consecutive singles to punctuate this over of Ashok Bhai. His bowling second over. First one was very good. Just 2 runs of his first over. Now 6 in total. Surrender will move on to 30 of 22. And very confident as he sees the ball now like a pumpkin, now like a basketball. But basketball and pumpkin has the same colors. Wanting to scoop it away, trying to play
Okay.
some unorthodox shots here. Already seen a wicket going off when trying to play that scoop shot in the first innings from one of the batters, only to disturb his numbers. This time he gets that ball across at his bat. 5 consecutive singles. The sun is shining very brightly here from where I'm doing my commentary. Shot delivery, hitting the end of the bat and across towards the boundary in a flash towards sweeper cover for 4. What a nice ending to this over. 9 runs, 5 singles and a boundary. After 9 overs, it's 70 for 2 on the board for AMBUR Swaggers.
RK score ra.
JS Rakshit Sai Krishna has been introduced into the attack by the captain. With the bat, he scored 24 of 16. But with the ball now, he has been shouldered the responsibility, a huge responsibility, to try and induce a pain to break this partnership between Surinder and Dinesh Shaldi. One hand has come up, but he has played to an area where there was no man, been in the air for some time. He'll get a 1 run nonetheless. But good last over, 9 runs from that over of Ashok Bhai. First over gave away 2 runs and last over gave away 9. 5 singles and a boundary to finish it off on the offside. No, and it's probably the longest name of this league. JS Rakshit Sai Krishna. But can he have a tally of wickets or runs as long as his name? He'll be happy one if he gets that. But at the moment, it's enduring a difficult task of breaking this partnership. It'll get more and more tough as the top age will only go back past the wicket keeper behind him for 4. Not a good start for Rakshit Sai Krishna. Not a good sight for him, for any bowler. Whenever the ball goes towards the boundary, can see a little bit short wind waiting for the ball to come. A little top edge, and the ball gleefully goes behind for 4. This time on the leg side, fuller delivery, but flicks it right on the front foot towards the vacant region at mid wicket region. The score will move on to 76 for 2. And now Surrender will move on to 32. Both the batters on similar scores of 32, having faced similar balls, 24 of 24. Surrender has 2 4s and 2 6s. Dinesh Shaldi has 5 4s but no 6. The strike rate 133.33 for both of them. Steaming in again. Square cuts very well. The ball will race along the carpet and on towards the boundary, towards sweeper cover for another boundary. The runs are leaking and coming in thick and fast for AMBUR Swagger at the moment. Just need 37 or 50 now. This should be a healthy cruising through until unless There is a panic situation in the middle, but I don't see it happening as both Surrender and Dinesh LD are now thumping their authority over the bowlers of AMBUR Thunderbolts. 10 runs already, 2 fours and 2 singles. Flicks it away off his hips very comfortably again. Fielder comes in running from square leg towards the fine leg fence for just a single. I'll give this strike to Dinesh LD. He's on 32 of 24 and score on to 81 for 2. Now needing 36 of 49. They have a good number of balls. Difference is 13 balls between bat and ball. The finish off, last ball of the 10th over. Better delivery, better climbs and the ball towards that vacant region at the offside. 82 for 2 after 10 overs for AMBUR Swaggers. Babu to continue. None for 12 in his first over. As a left armer contributed with the bat. Now with the ball, he has not been able to open his account as yet. A single being driven towards the man at long off. It'll be Surrender. Will be on 37 of 26. Now looking very healthy and strong at the moment. Well poised for a good outing. Smashing it away. Look at that wicket keeper. At a flash goes off the bails. I appeal towards the square leg umpire. He's unmoved. He'll only move further to have a look at the scoring proportions going on from AMBUR Swaggers at the moment. They've been going on very, very quickly. Has to be rewoled. Flights this time, missing everyone. Not only the batter, but also the wicket keeper behind him. Have to wait for the umpire signal. Is it a boundary? Is it off the bat? That's what we'll have to wait and watch. This. Oh, I felt that it was a huge outside edge. Wicketkeeper, it's really tough. Let me tell you, in fact, even if you're behind, it has gone off so much wide off stump. It's 4 byes being signaled. Good ball, very good ball, almost squaring up the batsman. After a long time, we've seen a good ball being coming up. But 4 byes, that's the kind of spin that he has been able to impart from this track. Here's Babu. A room again. A little bit of a fumble. Well, there'll be no run at the moment. Back-to-back dot deliveries. Better from Babu this time. That is such bowling at a channel which is causing concerns. Batsman asking, isn't that a wide? It has spun enough. A dot delivery to finish off again. 11 overs done. AMBUR Swaggers are 87 for 2. '87 for 2. Ravinder wanting to smash that from outside off stump. Will just be a single. Oh, it's a wicket. Why don't you guys celebrate immediately? It creates so much of confusion. But it's the third wicket down, and a partnership has finally been broken between Dinesh LD and Surinder. And I feel it's Dinesh LD who has to go back to the pavilion. And Ravinder has picked up his second wicket in the very first ball of his third over. It's 87 for 3 for AMBUR Swaggers. So Murali is the new batsman who has come out to the middle. What a good partnership that was. Well past 60. And now Ravinder will pick up his second wicket, wanting to smash it away. Low catch from the man at point to inflict that injury. But now AMBUR Thunderbolts would feel that with the striking of the Thunderbolt on AMBUR Swagger, the runs will just slip in mid. I don't even know what are the intentions of Murali. Good ball, very good ball off the backward, defends it very strongly, head and bat right over the line. It gets very easy on you sometimes when you know that you're playing a bowler who has just some gentle medium pace. But Ajay was the one who had some good pace. I'm sure at one point he'll be introduced again to finish off his spell. One more over remaining from that fiery pace of Ajay. He loves those bounces. He'll give the off the mark for Ali of his second ball that he faces of Ravinder. Score on to 88 for 3, now leading 29 of 39. And is there a twist in the tail? AMBUR Swaggers doesn't want any twist. They want to only just mist off this bowling rather than a twist. Two more balls remaining in the 12th over. Now, the current run rate of 7.54. Required run rate is less than 5 runs per over. Good ball. Little flatter and quicker this time from Ravinder. The Ravi Bhai and Ravinder are doing well at the moment. And Babu also at the other end, despite no wickets, is bowled steadily. Last ball of the 12th over. Waiting for that ball to come towards that man at point, throws it up to the wicketkeeper. It's back-to-back dot deliveries to finish it off. 12 overs done, 6 more overs more remaining. It's 88 for 3 on the board for AMBUR Swaggers. Eighty-eight for 3 after 12 overs. Goes down the ground. Make it look in the low full toss, just at the edge of his bat. I'll make it 89 for 3 with that single. Babu, none for 14. And the equation 28 of 31. 35 balls, beg your pardon. And they just make their way through AMBUR Thunderbolts. It's not going to be easy, despite picking up this wicket and breaking the partnership between Surendra and Dinesh LD. Better delivery, but it was again short. So much of time for him to go off the back with Surendra to play that stroke. He's on 37 or 35. So if he can go more firmly and strongly, and then AMBUR Thunderbolts will have Nothing but just to praise his innings. A flicks on the leg side, this time for a single. If they can somehow manage Thunderbolts to get this wicket of surrender, he is a big fish at the moment, having lost Dinesh Shelby, his partner. So then they can sense something in there. Otherwise, this match is almost a goner for them. Again, Murali wanting to go down the wicket, have to be cautious, have to be there to play a support role for Surinder. 27 of 32 now. It's the ball very well bowled. A classic left arm delivery. That one slowly glides it through for a single to give it to Surinder. 26 of 31 at the moment. To 38 of 36. Three fours and two sixes for Surinder. Also, will bring the end of the over with the dot ball. 13 overs done. AMBUR Swaggers are 91 for 3. Ninety-one for 3. Little bit in the air towards that man, jersey number 19, being stationed along. Ravinder 2 for 21. Bowl his last over of his spell. His bowl very well. Got a wicket in his last over. It's very much in the air. Can this be a wicket? This is a very, very important wicket of Surinder. He'll have to go back to the pavilion. And Ravinder has given the breakthrough, and it's a big, big fish wicket of Surinder. Who'll have to go off after scoring 38 of 38. And now they feel they have a chance of coming back in this contest. And back of a long delivery, wanting to smash it down the ground, only to find a top edge of the thick edge and end of the bat. It's 92 for 4 on the board for AMBUR Swaggers, needing 25 of 28. Ninety-two for 4. What a good wicket-taking ball that was from Ravinder. Three for 22 onto him. But he got a very good wicket of Surinder as Muthamizan as has come onto the middle. He'll get off the mark of the very first ball. Now it will be a very important contest as the wicket-keeper has also come up. It's in the air. And where has that ball gone? It's another wicket. It's Ravinder who has given the breakthrough. Fourth wicket for him. And half of the side is now back in the pavilion. This is going to be a very, very important contest and a very unique one. Wow. As the AMBUR Thunderbolts now come up strongly. Are they now firmly in the driver's seat? 93 for 5 on the board for Humble Swaggers. They were marching very strongly when the partnership of Surinder and Dinesh LD was there. And now with the exit of Dinesh LD and Surinder, oh, this is very good cricket for Amber Thunderbolts. And Ravinder, he has been the main record in chief, 4 for 22, and now he has 2 more balls remaining in his spell. Can he get a fifer? Can he get that kitten among the pigeons moving? He'll be bowling to Dharani. It's in the air. It's a catch. It's another one. What a bowling spell of the highest order. He picks up his 5 wickets in the 5 wicket haul for Ravinder. Back-to-back wickets. An absolute disarray the innings of AMBUR Swaggers. 93 for 6. Oh, what a good spell. This is 3 wickets in this over. And 3 wickets in a space of 4 balls. This is an absolute carnage in bowling from Ravinder. It's Dharani who has to go back to the pavilion without disturbing the score of the very first ball. Little bit off the back foot, wanting to punch it away from the fielder and to play it over him at covers. But good low line catch from the fielder. It's 93 for 6 with 1 more ball remaining in the 40th over. It's also going to be the hat-trick ball for Ravinder. So hat-trick ball coming up. Jiva on strike. He already has 5 wickets to his name. Can he get a hat-trick in on day number 2? Oh, good ball. Making him dance almost to that. It will not be a hat-trick, but it will be a brilliant end to his spell. 4 overs, 5 for 22 for Ravinder. And after 14 overs, and Swaggers are 93 for 6. Brilliant comeback from AMBUR Thunderbolts with the ball. A little bit of a fumble at covers. Allow them to come back for a single. Last over of a spell from Babu this time. He has also been bowling brilliantly despite no wickets to show up from himself. Very short this time, almost making that ball chip away onto his stumps. That's the last thing they need. At one point, they were comfortably cruising with just 2 wickets. They were 84 for 2. And now in a spell of just 10 runs, they lost 4 wickets. It's again in the air. Here is a fielder circling back. He will take the catch. That's a good one. Babu now has a wicket to himself. And it's a 7th wicket down for AMBUR Swaggers. They are in absolute tatters here at the moment. You can't believe what you are seeing at the moment. From 84 for 2, now they are 94 for 7. At a chase which they felt they were comfortably doing it. That's the game of cricket for you. It's a game of glorious opportunities and uncertainties. It's uncertainty looming large on AMBUR Swaggers and opportunity being grabbed with both the hands by AMBUR Thunderbolts. They are doing everything correct that is possible to get this game moving. 94 for 7 on the board for AMBUR Swaggers. It's a left-hand batter Nabi who has come out to the middle to join Muthamis and Air Susan at the non-strikers end at 2 of 2. They need 23 of 21, but now this will look like more than 50 or 2 or like 100 runs to be chased, as they have kept on losing wickets at regular intervals. Babu over the wicket to the left-hander will get off the mark immediately of the first ball. Nabi, and they not only have to preserve the wickets, but they have to
அந்த
get these
டீமே
runs.
போட்டிங்கன்னா
They
இந்த
cannot
டீமே
just
ஓடாது.
held up till the last moment, or the pressure will keep on creeping up onto them. Now needing 22 of 20. At one point, they had a difference between bat and ball of 13 runs. Well, now they are behind by 2. Very good ball and well done off the front foot to glide that ball, almost like just defending that ball, and it moved away very quickly. But there's an important singles that he'll take up, as he'll again give the strike and rotate himself and give it to Nabi, who's at 1 of 1. Left and right hand combination sometimes creates there's a bit of confusion, but then there's no confusion for Thunderbolts squeezing it away. It's in the air. There are two fielders. They will clap each other because one of them at long off will take the catch comfortably. It's another wicket down. It says bite the dice. And a second wicket for Babu in this over. And AMBUR Swaggers are digging a deep hole there on
2
96
கிடையாது.
for 8, and also the end of the over, number 15.
பால்டா.
Wanting to use the long handle to climb it and play it all across, only to find both the fielders. Thankfully, the communication was good and the catch was taken very well.
தண்டர் பால்
96
லவுட்
for 8
பண்ணிட்டு
after 15 overs for AMBUR Swaggers.
ட்ராகஸ் போயிட்டு வந்து ஆள் வரணும். அவங்க கண்ட்ரோல் தான் பண்ண முடியாது. நான் அவரெல்லாம் இதில் கேட்கும். அம்பேர் நின்னுக்கிறேன் கிரவுண்ட்ல 20
96 for 8 in 15 overs, needing 21 of 18. 2 wickets in the last over, 3 wickets in the previous one. Lost 5 huge wickets. And after the wickets of Surrender and Dinesh Eldi, the floodgates of wickets just opened up suddenly, and they kept on leaking and leaking out, much to the benefit of AMBUR Thunderbolts. And now they need some good runs and partnerships. Just 18 balls remaining. Now make it 17, needing 20 more to win this contest, as Ashok Bhai has come out to the middle. It's not Ashok Bhai, it's Uday. And the captain actually has come out to the middle. Ashok Bhai, none for 12 is the bowler. 1 run immediately of his first ball. The sun has completely gone out. Good ball. More pace, Indian ball this time from Ashok Bhai. Bye. That's what I'm sure I must be saying. One of my uncle, his name was Bye. Unfortunately, he's no more. It just reminded me, his name was Ashok Barua. And here you can see Ashok Bhai. So I used to call him fondly Bye. And so it's a very interesting name which has come up. It immediately gives me a flash in the memory. I hope he's doing very well from wherever he's watching us and showering his blessings. So Ashok Bhai, and none for 13. None for 13 onto him. Oh, wanting to smash it away. He's taking the charge. Be very careful, gentlemen. You just have 2 more wickets remaining. Muta Mizanas wanting to take the charge at the current run rate of 6.26. 19 or 14 required. And now 15.4. Very good ball. Just slowly dabs it. It was in man at point. One more ball remaining in the 16th over. A nice 3 singles, 2 dots. Playing a very good tight over. Making the batsman think, making the batsman dance, making the batsman to expose their stumps. If they can bowl a Yorker somewhere, we yet to see a very good Yorker coming in. And might be just another one. Last ball of the 16th over. Short delivery again. Smash him hit. Oh, is there a wicket? He has actually done a misfield and the ball will find its way across the boundary. It was long off for 4. The bowler is stoned. He's not happy with the kind of fielding that he's seeing here. It's getting a very, very tight contest at the moment. Little in the air. Wow, just over that fielder. It could have been a catch and it would have been easily a 9th wicket down for AMBUR Swaggers. But a good way to finish off the over. 16 overs done. AMBUR Swaggers have moved across at 100 also. 103 for 8. And now they need just 14 of 12. It might be looming a little tough on AMBUR Thunderbolts. But they have been able to break the backbone. And now are now needing more 10. 103 for 8 of 16 overs, needing 14 of 12. This is getting more and more close. And now we'll have the pacer. Ajay will be coming up. 3 overs, 1 for 20. Mutha Mizanas and Uday both on 5. Not out of 5 of 6 and 3. It's getting ever so close. We have to wait and watch what transpires. 103 for 8. One oh three for 8. Oh, good ball. That jacked in. Where are the stumps? Just 3 stumps. And Ajay hands and heads to brilliant delivery. He has pace, but he just has 1 wicket to his name. Can he rattle the stumps? That's not what AMBUR Swaggers would love to know. Oh, that has missed considerably. It has moved on. Mutamizan as sees a light at the end of the tunnel. Can he survive more? Just steaming in. Oh, short delivery outside off stump. He smashes it away through the covers. It will find the boundary. What a stroke this is from Mutamizan as. Absolutely disdainfully plays it all across the carpet for 4. This is lovely hitting at a point where they were trying to pinch me, trying to say that Ajay has the pace. He says, what pace? The sword in my hand, and I to play some runs for my team. This is absolutely well done from Mutamizan. Ajay again to ball two. This is quicker. Look outside of some. This is all happening. Absolute drama here at the middle. This is brilliant stuff. This is why we all. This is team spirit coming up of 8. So much of age of the seed contest. Yesterday, first match, it was just by 3 runs. Will it be a victory by runs? Will it be a victory by 2 wickets? Ajay, short delivery again. Oh, what a wonderful exposition of fast bowling. This is from Ajay. This is dot again. A hint of movement away. Muthamizan wanting to use the long hander to club it towards square leg. Doesn't get any connection. Now make it 10 of 7. This is very, very good bowling. Very tense situation. Very tight one. But Ajay sticks to his guns and bowls a very nice line and length. This is good. Very good. We are up for a very good contest. But kudos to the tailenders, Muthamizan and the captain Uday. Probably Uday, the captain, says, I am watching everything from the other end. Last ball of the 17th over.
Forward.
Oh, was there a nick? Where's the unique? There is nothing in there. 17 overs done and dusted. AMBUR swaggered and 7 for 8. Now needing 10 of 6.
அண்ணா 6 பால் 10. நான் ரைட் ஆம் ஓவர்ண்ணா. இதேண்ணா ரைட் ஆம் ஓவர் ஓவர் விக்கெட்.
What effort that we are seeing in here. In between chaos. It was like a chaotic situation. This is lovely. Kick outside edge is going past and back past the wicket keeper on towards the boundary. That's the winning runs for AMBUR Swaggers. They win this contest by 2 wickets. And what a partnership this was. And wow, this is absolutely good victory here. It was like a seesaw battle between Thunderbolts and Swaggers. And ultimately, it's the Swaggers in their swagging style. Not exactly how he wanted it to finish, but those are the important runs that was needed off the bat, and it came through. So AMBUR Swaggers will win this contest by 2 wickets with one more ball remaining in this contest. But a brilliant contest that you've seen. Yesterday, the first match was won by 3 runs. Today, the first match of the day was won by 2 wickets. It's a brilliant game of cricket from AMBUR Thunderbolts and AMBUR Swaggers has led this match to an exciting last moments. So thank you everyone for joining with us, and I'm sure you would have experienced an edge of the seat contest. Keep those nails intact because there are 2 more matches coming up. And until then, I'll just take a small break to make my throat get a rest. But you don't go away. Stick with us for all these live actions of next 2 matches coming up only on the YouTube channels of this professional cricket competitions and the Ultimate Cricket Series. Bye.